Have you ever dreamed of exploring a place that feels just out of reach? Somewhere that seems almost mythical, where every sunrise promises a new story and every corner hides a secret waiting to be discovered? For me, that place was Myanmar. Tucked away in Southeast Asia, it's a land of golden temples, ancient cities, and landscapes that seem to belong in a dream. I wondered, could I experience this incredible country with just $500? Could I stretch every dollar and still soak in the magic of Myanmar? It sounded wild, maybe even impossible, but I was determined to try. I wanted to prove that adventure isn't about luxury, it's about spirit. Traveling on a tight budget isn't just about saving money, it's about unlocking real adventure. It's about saying yes to the unknown and embracing every challenge along the way. When you count every kyat, you stop being a tourist and start living like a local. You learn to haggle, to stretch your resources, and to see value in the little things. You hunt for the best street food, savoring flavors you've never tasted before, and discovering that the most delicious meals are often the simplest. And you find joy in moments that cost nothing, like sharing a laugh with new friends by a tranquil lake, or watching the sun set behind a centuries-old pagoda. So, join me as we explore Myanmar, the Golden Land, on a shoestring. We'll wander through bustling markets, meet amazing people, and collect memories that money can't buy. We'll fill our journals with stories, share meals with fellow travelers, and realize that the best travel stories aren't about how much you spend, but how much you experience and connect. This journey is for anyone who believes adventure doesn't have to be expensive. It's for dreamers, explorers, and anyone ready to see the world with fresh eyes. All you need is curiosity, a bit of courage, and the willingness to step outside your comfort zone. And of course, a big appetite for discovery. So grab your backpack, open your mind, and let's get started on this unforgettable adventure together. Traveling on a budget transforms every day into a quest. You follow the scent of sizzling garlic to a hidden food stall, or hop on a local bus and find yourself in a new world. A tight budget isn't a limitation, it's your ticket to authenticity. It pushes you off the tourist trail and into the heart of real life. You learn to navigate, pick up local phrases, and celebrate every small victory. Staying in family-run guest houses, you're welcomed like a friend, not just a guest. You share stories over breakfast, get insider tips, and sometimes an invitation to dinner. These connections are the true souvenirs, moments you can't buy. Budget travel makes you resourceful, confident, and deeply connected to the places you visit. It's not just about saving money, it's about gaining unforgettable experiences. The best part? You leave with new friends and a new perspective. That's the real reward. My journey began in Yangon, Myanmar's vibrant and bustling former capital, where the city pulses with life from dawn until well after dark. My first mission was simple: find food. But in a city like Yangon, even a simple task becomes an adventure. The air was thick with the aroma of spices and sizzling street food, drawing me deeper into the maze of market stalls. I skipped the restaurants and found mohinga, Myanmar's beloved fish noodle soup, at a humble street stall for less than $1. The flavors were bold and comforting, a perfect introduction to the country's cuisine. Sharing a meal with locals, I felt instantly connected to the city. Laughter and stories flowed freely, even though we spoke different languages. Food, I realized, is a universal language here. Next, I took an overnight bus to Bagan, waking up to a breathtaking sunrise over thousands of ancient temples. The landscape was dotted with hot air balloons floating silently above the misty plains. Renting an e-bike for just a few dollars, I spent the day weaving between hidden pagodas and crumbling stupas, feeling like a true adventurer discovering lost worlds. Every turn revealed a new secret, a new story, etched in stone. At Inle Lake, I joined other travelers on a shared boat, gliding past floating villages and watching the famous leg-rowing fishermen at work. The water reflected the sky, and life on the lake moved at its own gentle pace. The markets were a riot of color and flavor, overflowing with fresh produce, fragrant spices, and handmade crafts. Every day brought a new discovery, from unfamiliar fruits to friendly faces eager to share their culture. My favorite memory: getting lost near Kalau, wandering down a quiet rural road, and being warmly invited in for tea by a local family. Their hospitality was genuine and heartfelt. We didn't share a language, but we shared smiles, laughter, and homemade snacks. In that cozy home, I felt a sense of belonging that words couldn't express. That moment of kindness cost nothing, but meant everything. It was a reminder that the best parts of travel are often the simplest gestures. These are the stories that make travel unforgettable, the spontaneous connections, the shared meals, the unexpected adventures. The best adventures are often the ones you never planned, found in the smiles of strangers and the beauty of the unknown. Let's talk about food, because in Myanmar, you can truly eat like royalty, even if you're traveling on a shoestring budget. The country is a paradise for food lovers who want to experience authentic flavors without breaking the bank. The secret? Always eat where the locals eat, at bustling street stalls and cozy family-run eateries. These places are not only affordable, but they also serve up the freshest, most authentic dishes you'll find anywhere. One dish you absolutely can't miss is tea leaf salad, or la pet tho. It's a unique blend of crunchy beans, tangy pickled tea leaves, garlic and nuts, totally addictive and bursting with flavor in every bite. Shan noodles are another staple you'll find everywhere. They're simple, comforting, and delicious, perfect for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Each bowl is a warm hug, whether you're eating at a roadside stall or a tiny shop. Burmese curries are a feast in themselves. They come with fluffy rice and a generous spread of free side dishes, pickles, salads, and soups, making every meal both flavorful and filling no matter your appetite. Don't skip the markets, they're perfect for grabbing fresh fruit and tasty snacks. Try juicy mangoes, vibrant dragon fruit, or sip on a refreshing sugarcane juice, all for just a few pennies. It's a great way to cool off and refuel as you explore. Worried about language barriers? Don't be. Just point, smile, and let your curiosity lead the way. The locals are friendly, and half the fun is discovering new flavors you've never tried before. Local tea shops are the heart and soul of every town. They're where people gather to chat, relax, and enjoy a break from the day. For less than $1, you can savor a cup of sweet, creamy Burmese milk tea and a plate of crispy fried snacks, all while watching the world go by from your seat. Every meal here is an adventure, and every bite tells a story about Myanmar's rich culture and warm hospitality. Sharing food with locals or fellow travelers makes each experience even more memorable. Eating on a budget isn't a sacrifice here, it's a delicious way to connect with the culture, meet new friends, and create unforgettable memories. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you for every flavorful, affordable meal you enjoy in Myanmar. So go ahead, indulge, and eat like a king, even on a pauper's budget. Finding a place to sleep in Myanmar is easy and affordable. Family-run guest houses and hostels offer clean rooms, friendly faces, and often a home-cooked breakfast, all for $10 to $20 a night. These places are perfect for meeting fellow travelers and swapping tips. For long distances, overnight buses are comfortable and save you the cost of a hotel. Local buses and shared pickups are cheap and full of character. Expect to share space with locals, produce, and maybe a chicken or two. In cities, rent an e-bike or hop on the circular train for a unique view of daily life. Ride-sharing apps are also affordable and easy to use. Book your first night's stay ahead, but otherwise, go with the flow. Locals are always happy to help. Embracing local transport isn't just about saving money, it's about making every journey part of the adventure. Getting around is half the fun. Myanmar's beauty is everywhere, and you don't need a big budget to see it. The Shwedagon Pagoda in Yangon is a must. Visit at sunset for a golden glow you'll never forget. In Bagan, your entrance ticket unlocks days of temple exploration. Rent an e-bike, escape the crowds, and watch the sunrise from a quiet pagoda. Inle Lake is best explored by boat. Share the cost with new friends and glide past floating gardens and stilt villages. Watch the leg-rowing fishermen and visit artisan workshops for a glimpse of local crafts. Some of the best experiences are free, like trekking from Kalaw to Inle Lake. Walk through rolling hills, stay in village homes, and share meals with your hosts. The scenery is stunning, but the real highlight is the human connection. These moments show you a side of Myanmar most tourists miss. Adventure here isn't about spending, it's about seeing with open eyes. The memories are priceless. What you'll remember most about Myanmar isn't the temples or the food, it's the people. Smiles and kindness greet you everywhere, from guest house owners to strangers on the street, in tea shops, on buses, and in markets. Small acts of generosity turn strangers into friends. Traveling on a budget means relying on the kindness of others, and in Myanmar, that kindness is endless. This journey taught me that you don't need wealth or perfect plans to travel. All you need is curiosity and an open heart. The world is more welcoming and more affordable than you think. A small budget can unlock the richest experiences. So, what are you waiting for? Your adventure is out there. Go, explore, connect, and fill your life with stories. The world is waiting for you. If you enjoyed this journey, follow along for more travel inspiration. Now start dreaming and start planning.